I'm very happy to welcome you all to this episode of Nirvikalpa Talks, where we dive deep into the artistic journeys of masters and great personalities and learn from their life experiences. Today, I have with me Guruji Jayarama Rao sir, and I'm very honored and humbled by his presence today for the interview. Namaste sir.
Namaste.
How are you sir?
I'm fine.
Sir, you come from a very artistic, traditional family, and how was your childhood and your introduction into dance?
This is a very good question. See, when I was my age, I was 8-9 years old. So actually, originally my family. My background is artista. That is artista means like my father and grandfather. They already stage actors, stage dramas. They used to perform stage dramas in Andhra Pradesh. And my family background is already cultural family. So from that family, I then school going to boy. Then I impressed Kuchipudi style when I was 8-9 years. I impressed by Vedantam Satyanarayana Sarma. He was very famous. Already he is a very famous female voice. Because Kuchipudi is the male dancers used to perform female. That is the tradition, Kuchipudi tradition. So when I saw one program, some occasions, and I saw his female character, I impressed. So then I thought, why can't I learn this art form and practice like that? So I decided, I told my father, why can't I learn, go and learn Kuchipudi Gurus. He said, first he said you are very small part to, but there is a, Kuchipudi, my tradition family, my tradition stage actor, there is a similarities there, already similarities. So I'm acting on the stage as a child actor, but I want to learn Kuchipudi, practically Kuchipudi dance. So that I decided. So my father one day took me to Kuchipudi village. All people, families, Kuchipudi is traditionally Brahmin families. That is Bhagavad Gita, tradition, Bhagavad Gita, that is the tradition. So I joined in Kuchipudi classes when I went to Kuchipudi 1965. I went in 65 and I joined in the class. But when I saw all boys are dancing, no girl, no single girl, all boys like me, 10 years, 12 years, 14 years, all boys. So they accepted me to practice dance. So immediately the is over, I started learning. Traditionally is like this building, it's a big building is there. But my classes, I learned with my age group, 9-10 years group. They started giving practice in huts, not in building, huts those days. So that village, a small village, I started practice. Then slowly, I grasping power is there. That's why within 2-3 months I learned basic Kuchipudi order, basic. But my first teacher, he is late Vedanta Aravati. Vedanta Aravati. He was my first teacher. He used to teach all basic steps and everything. But Gurukulpa tradition, Guru Shishya Parampara, in the sense, if I am not properly hands, properly, Pata, Ramada, Harmony, offset, he used to beat him those days. Not like today, students. He used to beat. And that, advance, he used to beat. So I was so afraid for myself also. But I am so passionate. So that's why I accepted everything. Everything I accepted, I started learning. Then food is one lady used to cook food for outside children. She used to cook food, and sometimes my teachers, they used to call me to their home, and I used to take lunch and like that. So like that I learned basic everything, almost 2 years. 2 years, basic steps. Basic steps like, first step is Kuchipudi, Aramati, and they give like this, Ta, Tiki, Thai, Tatta, Thai. This is the first step. So I learned the first step, second, third, fourth, whatever, almost more than 100 steps. 100 steps, basic foundation, and this regularly whatever. So that first Guruji, his course is over. Whatever he taught me, others, first year over. Second year, I shifted to another Guruji. Same place, another Guruji. He teaches small sectors and like already in Bharatas already, but in Kuchipudi, Puja dance, where I grew up from, the Sabda, Krishna Sabdam, Ramayana Sabdam, all Sabdams and small, Nritta portions. He started teaching those things. 2.5 years I learned from him. Then I shifted to another Guruji. Third Guruji was he was late Chitta Krishna. He is training only Kuchipudi dramas. Dramas means like Prahalad Natakam, Yashagan, and Usha and especially by the time I was 15 years, my age. So and first in Kuchipudi, very famous, there is a valley called Bhama Satyabhama Krishna story from Bhagavatam. But that Bhama Kalapam, any student, he should learn that Bhama Kalapam. Otherwise, no Kuchipudi. Bhama Kalapam is a must. So I learned Bhama Kalapam under his training, big time. And then Usha training, then other Prahalad. My character, I already started, participating in rallies. So my character is in Prahalad Lilavati, Usha training Usha, Bhama Kalapam is Bhama, because I was 40-50 years. So like that, I learned that and small programs. In village, small programs. We used to do that. Then what I mean, then he taught me Yakshaganas. Yakshagana is like Prahalada and like Hiranyakashipu Pravesh. They will be called Pravesh Gurus, Pravesh and the drama Kuchipudi Gurus. So all kind of Gurus I learned. My total training almost 8-9 years. 9 years.
The village.
In village, 8-9 years. And but in village training is those days Sanskrit is compulsory. Sanskrit means shlokas. Abhinay Rakshas shlokas. Abhinay shlokas are complete shlokas. Then Rakshasa, some of them Rakshasa shlokas. Then I was, my age was at that time 16 years. One day, Dr. Master, he was that time 35, 36, that time, Master age. So Master came one day to Kuchipudi, because his native place Kuchipudi, Master's Kuchipudi. He used to visit once a year, twice a year, meeting his family members, He gave to like this hall, our school is called Nirvikalpa in Kuchipudi. Then he came and he started teaching to all boys. Only just for passion. Then I saw him in a different style, Bhagavad style. Bhagavad style is a different style. Then I learned different style, Kuchipudi traditional style in Kuchipudi. But Master's style is different from village style. Then see, my gurus, original traditional gurus, they taught me Tallan Muto. Master says Tallan Muto. So this kind of difference are there. So I observed. Then one day Masters, I asked him, Master, then I come to Madras. That time Madras was Chennai.
How was the relationship, sir, with Master?
Master, when I come, he didn't take seriously. Seriously didn't take. He thought, what son asking? Master also was not that famous, but I'm talking 60, around 70. Master is teaching already. He taught. I heard Then I asked him, Master, if you come and join. He said, see, your basic, your everything is a traditional style, and to come there, and you have to start from the beginning. I said, I don't mind. Like that, I went to Chennai. One day, I boarded the train at Chennai. So I stayed in Master's, that is, Master's school is Malayappa. Is it not Malayappa, T-Nagar. Just opposite Pandappa. The whole building, I saw the students are there. Then next day he told me join and practice. Senior students, they used to teach me those days classes. So my class was very nice. So I started came from the beginning. I learned differently. Master's style is different. At perfect and stress legs. So, like that, 2 months under him, I tried steps, techniques, all that. Then I went back to my native place. Then my those days when my Kuchipudi Gurus, one secretary was there. He was a lawyer. He that time secretary of student attraction. So he used to look after Kuchipudi. So I went back to school. Then he called once one day. He said, "Can you go to Delhi?" I was just Delhi. I didn't believe. He said, "You know, there is a minister there, or a minister. They want to teacher. They want to start classes. Anyway, your training is over. Why don't you go there and start?" Then I asked my parents, don't go, you live in South Africa. You live in South Africa. But I am very
when you said here, it was very difficult.
very difficult. I am very passionate. And I said, no, I was ready to go. So one day, our secretary himself, he bought one ticket for Delhi, and I boarded train Jayarama. From Kuchipudi, that train also, Dakshina Express. Those days, only one train, waiting train. So the second order is sleeper. So I boarded. Then the third day, landed Delhi station. So and that Telugu minister from Jayarama, he was Dr. He was minister for education. His wife, she is very fond of fine arts, and she is already running Swarana Fine Arts Society. So she wants to introduce to classes. So that's why they want to teach. So then I came to their house. I entered their house. Only number 9 Sonia Gandhi house. Number 19. Very big window. I entered. I am from village. I saw everything living and over security, and so that lady is very nice lady, like my mother. So she saw me one day. She said, "You are very small. You are very small boy. How can you teach? How can they send you to the day?" I said,
What was her age, sir?
My age just 22. She said, "How can you teach so small boy?" Then anyway, I said, "I will teach because already I used to teach in Kuchipudi side class. Just side class. I used to." She said, "Okay, you start classes, but no one single student. She slowly she tried calling to different Andhra families because of language problem. I can't speak on the single word. Then what happened? No school. That minister's younger daughter, Padma, she is already a doctor. She is a doctor from AIMS. She is a doctor, she is doing everything. That time Padma told me, "Master," they used to call me Master, can I start your dance class? I said, "You start, but you are so big." She said, "No, I will start, I will see." That she is my first student. That time. So anyway, I started teaching, and the elder sister, Sujata Rao, she started Kuchipudi. She is learning Bharatanatyam under Lalita Sastry. So she is, when she joined in class, she was 11th class or 12th class. she joined. So she started learning Kuchipudi. So those two of them my first two disciples Nirvikalpa. And slowly other Andhra students they started coming. Almost 15-20 students by 2 months started classes. Twice a week, thrice a week. Then she thought this is one place is not good, which is big. She opened different centers. So I used to go to different centers. Then I don't remember a single word. Then the Padma, the Padma used to teach me Hindi. She brought some books, small books, Hindi and Telugu books she brought. My master treated this. She started writing. So I started practicing Hindi. Then when I boarded buses, local buses, and conductor used to ask me, Charana, ticket is Charana. What is the Charana? I will give 1 rupee. Then he returned me 75 rupees. Oh, Charana. Yes. So like that I started learning Hindi. So Hindi wala ho gaya. So then I trained many students those days. Even some dances, local dances, that time no name. Swapna Mundari was my disciple. She is a Andhra. So she also then she joined the class. I taught something. She later on she dropped and she went to Then I think I was there almost 3 years. This is the story. In these 3 years, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75. I used to every summer I used to go to master's class. Every summer. 2 months, 2.5 months, I go there and practice master's. I done master's. All I remember, Gujarat, all months. I 7 years I continued. And when I went, they also started, first time when I went master's class, 17, and so on I went to my students. Yeah. Anyway, but I didn't participate in masters in valleys because master wants there is regular students who are there. Then I started teaching master's style and traditional style combined. I used to teach them, and slowly I taught many students and different centers. That is my story. Then after that, my minister's house, minister is no minister. Then I shifted to that. Then I started classes in Trivedi class, Mandi house. So Mandi house, I am talking 79 years. So I started classes in Trivedi class. That time my wife, Padma Shri came as a student. She joined in the class. She started learning. Then I performed. Before my marriage, I used 73, 74, 75, 76. This girl, Meenakshi, she was Meenakshi in eminent. Very Shashi, we call her. She joined my class and she's very active. I got many activities. And we those days, remember her mother, she used to sing. She's a beautiful singer, her mother. One day somebody asked one program in Ashok Convention Hall. So I thought I will, this girl will perform. So they want me to perform there. So I and the interaction session. We did one debate. Anyway, and I tried my group to this. I performed, Bihari giving prize. What is it? Very famous. Those days, like some programs, after one she came and she started learning, then we also started doing program before marriage, and I got ICCR to Europe countries, and before that, our ex-president Pranab Mukherjee's wife, she used to sing Bengali song. My wife Bengali, and she's very fond of those days. She was in and one day Mrs. Mukherjee called me. It was finance minister. She called me, Guruji, when you perform this big country, and she's also her singing. What is it? She told me like that, dance movies there, then you come. I accepted. That is my first thing. I accepted. Okay, we went dance. It was 15 days. Then we returned back. Then we got then whatever I asked my wife that can you marry and you go. Shall parents agree. So I am very shy person. I can't go, but somehow we got ICCR. Europe means Great Britain, Norway, Czechoslovakia, like 3-4 countries. So that is it. Action started doing programs. So slowly, I met other students and programs. By this time, I toured almost 60 countries through ICCR, and I am one of our outstanding artists. Then I trained many students there after that. Even senior students are performing now, and senior students, like Lakshmi, Great Lakshmi. She recently received Bismillah Award, and before another girl received Bismillah Award, my kids. So I struggled. Now Guruji is Kuchipudi Gurus is there now. I speak fluently Hindi.
It's a long journey.
My long journey. Now I am 76. My age is 76. I saw whole world, dunya, and students, and especially young students, how they are performing, how they are today's what is that, contemporary and fusion, so much. Everything is there. So I am observing all the youngsters, how they are working. These are this is the story of.
So how much do you think it is important to practice the basics of Kuchipudi rather than just performing like items and the contemporary choreographies? How important is to maintain the choreographies of
See, practice is must. Practice called sadhana. Sadhana is must from the beginning. See, students they come 8 years, 8 years students, and some of them they continue, some of them they drop. They will take 1 year, 2 years, especially in India. Okay, the not like South India, Madras, Chennai, different right. That is especially very seriously good Shikha. But North India, they won't follow Guru Shikha that much. They won't follow. They come for 2 years, they go to learn that in between they drop, they go like this. But basic steps, foundation is a must. Foundation is very must. Even Kuchipudi, even Padma Shri, whatever. Foundation is must. Foundation, when you practice foundation strongly, the style will come into your body. Otherwise, it won't come. Any art form, that is the must practice. Then after that, slowly goes to different numbers. Like repertoire is like Bharat, Kuchipudi also. After those striking Jatis, then we will go to Sabdams. Then Sabdams after Jatis, Krishna Sabdam, then Dasavta, those numbers. Like that, they have to learn properly. They have to learn. These even Kuchipudi also there is a margam is there. They have to complete margam. But margam, when you want to finish margam, it will take 6-7 years. Definitely, it will take 6-7 years. And sadhana is must.
You also wanted productions or done many productions. How do you start the choreography for production? Is it the rhythm part or the melody part or the poetry aspect of it?
First, I take lyrics. First is the lyrics, Sahitya. Sahitya is the must. Sahitya, first I should understand Sahitya, that Artha. Artha means meaning. First I understand meaning. Then, according to meaning, I will choose ragas. According to meaning, I will choose ragas. Then, I will go along with meaning, I will go for rhythm part. Then I compose even solo numbers, even group, I mean ballet. I did one ballet choreography, Chitrangada. Chitrangada is originally Chitrangada, in Bengali. I translated in Hindi. I told him I got one budget in Hindi and he translated to Hindi. Then I presented in Hindi. Stories in original stories in Bengali, but this story is in Hindi. Dialogues are in Hindi. Vachka in Hindi. But Darus are Kuchipudi. Darus are Kuchipudi. Different color. It will come different color. Darus are style. All the Arjuna produced the Chitrangada produced the and Chitrangada original warrior. She was warrior. So that story Chitrangada is she was a warrior and she was always in the main costume, because her father brought her like king, not queen. So that's why that story is one day she goes for hunting and she met Arjuna on the way. And she felt love with him. That is the first Then Arjuna said, she is your man, what is this? Then she did the first she asked the please make me beautiful girl. Then choreography, I started all the Meera Bhajans and Tulsidas class, Hindi, I practice Hindi and Meera Bhajans. These are I choreography, my style. Then I did original Paris. I taught students Bhavata and I told Lakshmi, you not mail items, but you must learn this item. And that Hiranyakesu Pravesh Pravesh. So I taught her. She and whole bag. I taught her. She now that is 25 minutes. She performs solo. So like that I did, and then I choreography, even numbers. First I see, I observe the cycle. Then I take the ragas. I tell these ragas. This so like that I did. So no artista, and I choreographed with different numbers, but within that boundary, my students sometimes they come, Guruji, I don't know how to Guruji, I don't know this. I said, okay, youngsters, you are doing all these things, but you should maintain tradition. Our tradition is after your gurus, you should lead this tradition to others. This is Prabha, that river.
So in the northern part of the country, do you think Kuchipudi, which is the southern art form, is being less represented in the festivals? What is your take on it?
See, these festivals, I also observe. I also observe. But Kuchipudi is along with other classical dance forms. Kuchipudi is name is there. Famous 7 art forms. Countries. Now we can't say there was 9, 7. We have to include another 2, 9. Otherwise, we will scold you. So that is there. Kuchipudi is, but when I came to Delhi, people they don't know Kuchipudi. Some people they used to ask me, what is this Kuchipudi? Kuchipudi I don't know. Then they, by already Kathak is very famous and Bharatanatyam. Those days when Bharatanatyam started. So I struggled to bring this art. So Kuchipudi is today everybody knows, even South India, North India, Kuchipudi is there now. Like, but North India, till today, frankly speaking, Kathak, Bharatanatyam, Kuchipudi is number 3 and Odissi. And because of this is what can I say? Sometimes they are not included, Kuchipudi style in different rituals and different programs. But definitely, when you see Kathak definitely is there, Bharatanatyam is there, and Odissi also is there. But Kuchipudi is festivals, government also includes programs and artists. We last couple of years, we like cultural festival. They are including Kuchipudi. We take there, and Bonam also started last couple of years. Last year we performed in Bonam festival. So I took my big group. We were 14 dancers. 14 dancers. My live artist, 6 members. 14, 26, 20 artists we were there. So I managed to So this is the Kuchipudi background and my struggle life.
Also, you have traveled far and wide. You have traveled to many foreign countries. Any one particular incident that was very fond for you? Anything with the foreign audience? Anything in particular?
See, government of India goes to 8 these countries. I Europe, North America, South America. I traveled, and this side, South Asian countries. I traveled. 2-3 incidents I will tell you. In Europe, people when we go to perform those days, today is okay, but when I visited those countries, people, audience very few those days. Classical dance, they will come forward quickly. But in 1986, this festival of India, and we went to Russia. We went to Russia in 1986. It was in USSR, not Russia, USSR, 1986. We went, we performed in Moscow, we performed in Ukraine and other cities those days. Now, different state countries. One day I saw suddenly Ukraine. I saw we performed, then we moved in makeup, and I saw suddenly from the window there were more than 1,000 children. They attended program and audience also. They were waiting for to meet us. But they won't allow, security is there. Even Russia is very strict. They won't allow. So they were waiting. I suddenly coordinators, they came, they were waiting for all that, and because of security reason, I said, see, we are artists. There is no there for this thing. We must meet them. So then they allowed us to interact. Then those children, audience, they holding the roses. The roses, they wanted to be artists. So that incident, I felt very happy. I thought Russia is actually Russia also is a cultured country. And I saw in Moscow that in Moscow, they especially government of Russia, they took us to so I saw that is one incident, and another incident is South America. South Africa, there is a country, Guyana country, and tremendous audience. India. Because I heard 200 years back, they went as a labor for those countries. That's why they are very proud of taking we are Indian, but they can't speak any language. They speak the language. They many arguments. So these are things. But today I experience Indian art forms in other countries are very famous. Very famous. I went to Australia 3 times and the audience are awareness Indian art forms. Because the artists are going so many Bharatanatyam, Kathakali, Kuchipudi and other forms. But mostly they are going through government of India and private organizations are very few except other countries are very few.
Well, you have also produced many students who are next art performers. What is your relationship with your students?
Students' relationship means Vishisha Parampara and they come, for learning they come forward, they are taking classes and relationship is they give respect but one thing teaching so many students and professionals are very important to become professionals, not everybody. And relationship whatever I teach they are learning and coming. But problem is I can't blame them. They are all college, Guruji college and Guruji jobs. They after their education they are after jobs. They are looking for jobs. They are not serious to take these art forms. Like that, but not everybody. Like Lakshmi, she become a professional dancer. So like that, other few girls, they become professional dancers. And one of my students, she is teaching in Australia. So these are things I can tell one that really like but not like students are coming and devoting but students they come sometimes sometimes but professionally now my group are they are great students and that means leading she college and travel plan she's because according to my age I can't do travel plan she did for girls but they are coming for sometimes they are coming for class they are doing practice sometimes they are not attending because of the offices they are college. One is you see girl she is a beautiful dancer but she has a bit she wants to go down. She is student. She's coming and she is participating in every program but now the practice she refuses. So these are practical things.
So in Kuchipudi sir, we have certain people because deep in Sringara. So whenever you introduce Baba to your student, how do you handle them and how do you make them express that feeling?
That feeling, see, example, one Javadi, any Javadi, వాని పొందు చాలు పొందనవి. That is the karana. వాని పొందు చాలు పొందనవి. That night heroine is telling, I could be hero entered in her house and she is Pandita and she tells to her son, tell him get out and I don't want to know more. And that is Vani Prandu Charu Prandu, 10 words. How do you express to students? Because they are not South Indians, maybe 1 or 2, 3 students in South Indians. They immediately catch, but other students. So I have explained in Hindi, this is the meaning. Hero is meaning this. So this word is meaning this. And you must understand first understand. Then this is emotion from your heart. How to show your emotions. This is the one which are. But at the same time, I tell you, some students they catch immediately. Some students they understand. That is it. And like I have to explain first whole story. I have to explain. Even drama, plays, I have to explain. Then I start giving lesson to them and then make them full idea, give them love. See, this is the going. Sundara Rasa is if I feel young girl. If you say something else, girls, they immediately catch. They know what even some and they will also they will catch. Immediately means in classes. But not Indian girls, they will do this. That is it. We have to explain deeply and dignified. Not dignified, you have to explain to them. And that bhava also dignified, not like feel like. But they, some girls, they like Bollywood have this, no. These are the things. I say, even if you see traditional pictures, cinema, old pictures, you will see there is a beautiful traditional. I tell them, you follow them, you see that. And also, suppose Palana picture in the Goa Maharaj. By the way, so you see how they do. So like that.
So we move on to rapid fire now, sir. This or that. Which part of choreography do you enjoy more, rhythm or storytelling?
Storytelling.
Who is the biggest cheerleader or your inspiration?
Leader.
Inspiration.
Leader inspiration. To me.
Yeah.
To me means leader means what? For dance?
For dance.
For dance. Oh, inspiration is I took from my Guruji or Christian Sachin. Because when he choreographed a different way, ballets, stories and different way ballets and different way presentation. So his inspiration.
What's your favorite style?
Favorite talam? All talams are favorite. But I choreographed all Panchanade. Then different talams, Tisra, these are the talams. I can't say any famous very particular talams. It's not like that. But little bit I can say, especially Kuchipudi is the There are many talas, but Kuchipudi, mostly Kuchipudi goes in Chapisi. That's it. But catching tala.
What is the maximum number of times you have practiced in a day?
In a day, myself I used to practice morning in my student life. I used to get up early morning 4:35 o'clock and practice first practice, then snana or whatever. Okay. And it's shortly 7:30 attending dance class, morning dance class till 12 o'clock. After that, lunch. Then evening, dance class from 4 to 8, those days. And even in Delhi, I used to practice morning 2 hours and evening, only morning 2 hours morning practice, evening classes. So nowadays I am not practicing myself, but whenever program is coming, frankly, I'm feeling program is coming because we are taking some money from organizer. Is some, there is a financial support. Festivals are there, but they will difference. They will ask, Guruji, you have to perform. So group is there, you have to perform. So that's why what I will in between students, I perform one or two numbers along with girls and one small one with soloists and rest of what everything let them perform. So
Any one non-dance hobby that you love?
non-dance hobbies as watching different stories and previously it was there. TV I used to watch TV and especially stories and old sketches, old cinemas, old sketches. That was my favorite. These things and
If not a dancer, what would you have been?
Musician, singer, I like singer, and I start in Delhi in the beginning. I'm talking 74, 73, 75. I started learning Mridangam. I started Mridangam and Sir, Ramanatha is very. I got Mridangam. என்னடா டான்ஸ் குச்சிப்புடி டான்ஸ் இது சார் கொஞ்சம் ஓகே ஸ்டார்டட் ஐ லர்ன் பேசிக் பட் ஐ வாண்ட் டு லர்ன் மோர் பட் ஐ so that is there but in Kuchipudi music is compulsory. Dancer means music is compulsory. Music class. We have dance class and music class. Up to 1 month, then even in Delhi, I learned sometimes there is a lady in Nirvikalpa. Because even not me, even my students, when I teach, I will tell them this is the part. Whatever items you are learning, this is Talam, this is Talam, this is Ragam. So this Ragam you must know. Tomorrow you will go for interview. What will they say? Some interview will ask, even TV interview will ask. What is Raga, what is Raga? They should So that is there. But today I saw pictures in politics, everything. Sometimes I came to Delhi so long back. And maybe I can help to people like especially art form. By people like that. So that was not long back. That is it.
Thank you so much, Guruji. Thank you for spending your
Thank
time
you.
with me.
Good interview. You told me about your ambition. Your professionally, she is a doctor, and also from the childhood she is learning Bharatanatyam. She is giving performances. She is running her own institute. I am very proud of her. She is she is organizing festivals and keeping her profession as a doctor. I am very proud of you.